I'm Travis, your Blizzard Basement Hero, and thanks for tuning in to another Blizzard product review. We're checking out a new light from Blizzard that they just sent. It is a pair of the Blizzard ThunderStik. Now, this is a pretty unique light in the way that it's shaped, of course. So you can see I've got them right now just sitting on the tabletop, but they can be mounted as well, and we'll get to all of that here shortly. But I'm going to tell you a little bit about it. So it does have 5 15-watt LEDs, and they're RGBW. So you can mix your red, green, blue, and white to get awesome colors. The color switching among the LEDs is super fast, and they are super bright. You've got some choice with your beam angle. So it says it's a 5-degree beam angle, and I think that's without the light diffusion panel on it. So you'll see in just a minute here that there's a light diffusion panel on this one, but I've removed it on that one with just 4. There's just 4 simple screws you remove to take the panel off, and I'll show you that. Let's talk about what comes with. So really quickly, it comes with your product manual, 2-year warranty, of course, with all Blizzard lights. It does use the PowerCon, the twist lock PowerCon compatible power. Comes with your regular Edison to PowerCon cable. This unit also has the courtesy power outlet as well, which I'll show you on the back side. Comes with a DMX cable, 3-pin. Comes with 2 Omega clamps, so if you are going to mount this, you're going to mount it onto some truss or something. It does take both clamps on the bottom, and then you can go ahead and put your C clamp or whatever on there. And also comes with a safety cable. So why don't you come in, get a close-up of the front side here. You can see what you're looking at here is actually the back of the fixture, and this is all metal here. This would be like the heat sink. So there's no fan on the light part of the assembly. However, I think there is a fan built into the bottom part. So we're looking at the back of the fixture on this part, and then on the bottom here, this is actually the front, so you can see the LCD screen there, and then our 4 buttons for the menu system. All right, let's take a look at the back side. Kind of come around to the back. Some of this out of the way for you here. So on the back side, you can see here's our PowerCon outlets. So here's our power input, and then I am using the power output here to power up the one that's on the other side of the table. And then you do have the choice of 3-pin and 5-pin DMX. So whichever you're using, you've got the choice of 3 or 5. We're using 3-pin here today. And while we're on this side, you can see, since it is tilted this way, here's the front side of the light part of the fixture. And behind this light diffusion panel are the 5 15-watt LEDs. So you can see really easy these turn knobs here, these screws, we can just take those 4 off to take the light diffusion panel off. So let's come over to the other side. And I'll show you over here if we can. I've removed, this is the light diffusion panel. I've gone ahead and removed that so you can get a better look there of the 5 LEDs. Okay, a couple more things about the ThunderStik before we check it out in action is that the tilt is 250 degrees and there is no pan. So because of the unique design of this fixture, it just only tilts forward and back. You can see it's all the way back right now, and when we get these going, it goes all the way forward here. 250 degrees is the total tilt. It is also pretty quick and fairly quiet as well with the 3-phase motors that are in there. So quick 250-degree tilt. For DMX control, it uses either 12 or 32 channels, so you can get maximum control and control all individual 5 LEDs with the 32 channels. Or for more simpler programming, use the 12-channel mode. They can also be operated, of course, just like most Blizzard fixtures in standalone mode and master slave, and they also have some built-in programs for sound activated mode as well. A couple things when I started programming these, it was a little difficult to figure out the built-in color macros and how to get some of the patterns with the LEDs to work. The built-in programs are mainly, I think, for when you're using these in master slave. You have to kind of create your own programs, but they do have the built-in macros, like I said, where you can choose colors and choose a pattern, and then once the pattern starts going and you can pick your colors, then it's kind of easy going from there once you figure that out. So it did take me just a little bit to figure that out, but once I did, we just kept going, recorded a few more scenes. So I'll show you a couple of the programs that I've got recorded so far. I used Blizzard's Lucid lighting control software to do this. And I still have the light diffusion plates off of this one here. The diffuser is off, and it's on that one over there. So you can kind of see the difference a little bit between the two. So here's one I created here where we're using a little bit of the tilt on a nice smooth, the tilt is nice and smooth. We're going down, and then I only have it going up so far just because I don't need the light to shoot all the way back behind the table here. This one uses the same motion with the tilt, just a different color scheme on the LEDs.
That's kind of what I think. That's been set up like that. But I don't think that.
Here's a little bit quicker on the tilt and a nice fast fade through colors. Yeah. Just a different scene here using green on the LEDs with a built-in pattern. And you can start to see now just how quickly that tilt is. And let's check out some strobe. So again, pretty quick and fairly quiet on the tilt. And when we slow down that tilt, it's nice and smooth. We'll do a slow one here. So there's a nice smooth tilt. And we just got these on blue for this scene for like a slow song, slow dance. All right, so I think we've checked out and gone over a lot of the features of the ThunderStiks, and I told you a little bit about my programming experience with them. So next we're gonna cut to some shots from the wedding tonight. Alright, so thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed watching this video about the new Blizzard ThunderStiks. I really like this light because of its unique design and its tilt capabilities. A little tricky on the programming, but I think if I can figure it out, so can you. A couple other applications I thought of. I think I'm going to try using these for uplighting as well. So if you've got a large wall that you want to uplight, you can certainly use these. They have a nice, wide beam angle, especially with the diffusion plate on the front of there. And with the RGBW, you can really get some nice colors on a nice big wall. So to use uplighting on these would be awesome. As well as maybe uplight a table such as this. So I would maybe throw them under a table with a scrim on it, and it would look really neat under a table as well. And then with the mounting capabilities, it would be neat to mount these either on a ceiling or to mount these onto some truss vertically, similar to how I mount the Pixelicious here on the sides of the trusses. You could do the same thing with the ThunderStiks, although the ThunderStiks seem a little heavier, so you're going to want to make sure you have appropriate weight at the bottom of your truss if you're doing it that way. So they have some options there with mounting. So it's really cool light, really unique. I've enjoyed checking them out, and hopefully you enjoyed this video. So thanks again for tuning in. I'm Travis, your Blizzard Basement hero, and I'll see you next time. Thanks again for tuning in. I'm Travis, your Blizzard Basement hero, and I'll see you next time.
And I'm Jake.